Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to do my eyebrow routine. I always get a lot of questions on what it is that I use, how do I do it. I also wanted to start a series here on my channel going more into detail on certain things that I do in my makeup routine, because my main goal for my channel is not only to put out great content for you guys to enjoy watching, but also teach you guys to be able to recreate my looks. I do wing liner next, and then like my foundation routine. If you guys are interested in me doing that, leave me a comment down below, give me a thumbs up so I know. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to use is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I am in the shade dark brown. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I try and brush the hairs upward as much as I can. And now you don't have to use this certain pencil. There's a lot of other pencils that you can get. This is what I prefer. I have used pomades in the past, but I just think that it can go down south real quick. So I just stick to pencils. And I like retractable pencils. I don't like wooden pencils, so it's just personal preference, but you can use whatever you want. So then what I first try to do is make an outline here at the bottom of the brow. I will start here in the front and make my line underneath the brow. So as a guide, I've always heard that if you put your pencil here next to your nose, this is where your brow is supposed to start. And then if you align from your nose to the outer corner of your eye, and then this is the point it's supposed to end. And then the arch of your brow, it's supposed to be from the edge of your nose, the middle of your eye, and then this is where it's supposed to start arching. Once I do the line at the bottom, then I will push all my hairs down. And I don't like to put too much product here in the front because I like it to look a little bit more natural in the front, and I don't want it to look harsh and boxy. So I start about here. And then once I get to the outside, which is where I do most of my filling in because I don't grow hair right here. So what I do is I just make the shape that I want. Make the outline shape. So once I have that, then that's when I will start going in and filling in here in the front and all throughout the eyebrow and that one spot that I basically have no hair at. Everybody likes a different shape, and not everybody's brows are the same. Like, I know a lot of people have a lot less hair, a lot of people have a lot more hair. But this is just what I do. And here in the front, I just do a few little strokes upwards, like this. And then with my spoolie, since I already have all this product right here, I just push it upward, like so. And then I just brush through my hairs one more time. I know it looks crazy right now, but it will look better, promise. So next, I'm going to take my angled brush. I use the Anastasia 7B brush. I like this brush because it's really, really tiny and really, really flat. But you can use any angled brush that you have. And then with that angled brush, I will dip into some black and brown eyeshadow. I go into my 3502 palette and I will just tap some on there. Obviously, if you have different colored eyebrows, if your eyebrows are way lighter, just use any kind of powder that matches the color of your hair and just use that. So then what I start to do is I start to fill it in a little bit more, and I mainly try to concentrate it on the outer brow. I like my brow to be darker at the end and a little bit lighter here in the front. Fill in this area right here that I have no hair. And once I do that, I will brush through them one more time. And I will kind of just clean it up like that. I'll do my other one so y'all can see it one more time. So you basically just have to imagine the shape that it is that you want and just do the outline. Don't be scared, you can always wipe it off and start over and then just start filling it in. And again, here in the front, I just do a little bit. And sometimes here in the front, I will even turn my spoolie this way and kind of just push it like this. So that way, if there's any excess right here, I can just kind of brush it off. And don't worry if it looks crazy here at the bottom, because we're gonna go in with concealer and clean it up anyways, so it'll be okay. Try to look forward and make sure they're both even. So this one, I feel like it's needs a little higher of an arch. I'll go in and do a little bit higher. So then they can kind of be aligned here, and then the arch can start at the same place. So then again, I'll go in with my angled brush, dip into some brown and black eyeshadow. They sell eyebrow powders too, but I'm cheap and I don't want to do that. And I can just use eyeshadow. And then next, I'm going to go in with my concealer. So I use a Tarte Shape Tape. You can use any concealer that you have. It'll work the same. And then I'm going to use a little concealer brush like this. This is the e.l.f. Professional Concealer Brush. And this is like $1 at the drugstore. Really affordable, but I really like this one because of the size. So I will grab my concealer and I'll just put some at the back of my hand. And I will dip my brush in here. The reason why I put it in the back of my hand is so I won't get too much product. Because if you get too much, then it'll get clogged up right here and it just won't look as you want it to look. So then, once I get my concealer, I look to the front and I will just do a sketch of where I want the eyebrows to start, just so I can make sure they're both going to be even. So then I'll do something like so. So then I'm like, okay, they look pretty even to me. And then this is where the eyebrow can start. So this eyebrow, I feel like it's a little bit thicker, so if you feel like it's a little bit too thick, you can always just carve it out a little bit to more of the shape that you want. And I'm going to just clean it up. And then at the end here, I try to just do one single motion. And then once you have that going on, then you can start brushing the concealer downwards. I prep my lids for eyeshadow with the concealer. So I just brush it down. Here, I'm just trying to see where it is that I feel like I need a little bit more work. So then I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss any spots. I'll just take a little bit more concealer, put it on my eyelids, go in with my sponge and just kind of blend that out. Like so. And if you have a little bit of buildup, like I have a little bit of buildup right here, I just kind of use my sponge and just press it against it so I can pick that up without ruining your work. I don't do much of carving out the top, so up here I don't really do that. I just mainly do the tail, so right along here. With my sponge and just blend it out. Just put some concealer on my eyelids and then I'll blend that out. You kind of have to work quickly with the concealer because it will dry and then it can get clumpy. And I actually feel like this one is a lot thinner than the other one. So I'm gonna just go back in and fill it in a little bit more and make it a little bit more fat at the end here. And then just look forward and make sure they're somewhat even. And it's okay if they're not perfect. One sisters, not twins. I'm fine with cousins. I'm just gonna go in here. A little bit more. Okay, and then for the last step, I go in with a brow gel just so my brow hairs won't go everywhere. I have two that I use. I will use the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. The only thing I don't like about this one is the wand. The wand looks a little bit like this, and I don't really like that. But I mean, I bought it, so I'm using it. I'm gonna go in with the brow gel and just run this through my eyebrows, and I kind of like to push them up a little bit. And you don't need too much of it, but it also gives like a shine to your eyebrows, which I think looks really nice. And when I do clients who don't have a lot of eyebrow hair, I will usually use a wax pencil, especially if you have eyebrows that are kind of short and they kind of stick out. Use the wax pencil to lay your hairs down before you even start doing your eyebrows. So that's just a little something that I would do. And yeah, guys, this is basically all I do with my eyebrows. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was useful and it helped you guys out with your eyebrows. And I will see you next time. Bye.